Hello and good evening. Welcome to part 13 of TCG Plays Ace Attorney, the trilogy. We have Murgoot and Not Moriarty in. How are we both doing this evening? I hope you've had a good Saturday. I've had another busy one. I wasn't napping Murgoot. I've actually been out all day in the sun, so I am drained. So this might be a little bit of a shorter stream like last night's was. But we'll see. We'll see. Oh, was it stormy? We had a tiny bit of rain, like 2 seconds of rain today. Not fun. Not fun. All this heat, man. We just need, do you know what, right? I think we, like yourself, Murgoot, over in America, we need a big storm to come. Although on the bottom left of my PC screen, it is saying that heavy rain is due soon. And I look out the window, and it does look a bit cloudy. It's just the humidity, man. It is just the humidity. Yeah, absolutely mental. It's so hot. But yeah, anyway, guys. So, yeah, we're going to be doing part 13 tonight. I think when we left it last time, we were outside of the detective's room. We were about to go into the evidence room. And yeah, we're gonna have a little look see in there and see what happened, because apparently our victim, Detective Goodman, seems to have passed, or seems to have been murdered. Let's just be quite frank. This channel isn't monetized. I haven't got to worry about that, the naughty words just yet. But yeah, he seems to have been murdered in two places at exactly the same time. So, you know, we are proper on the old mystery train this evening. And good evening, Mima. You're watching The Day After Tomorrow. Do you know what? Hang on a minute. Day After Tomorrow. Is that the Apocalypse film that I'm thinking of? Let me know if it is. Let me know if it is. But yeah, so we'll crack on in a second. But before we do, if you are catching this on the replay, or if you are new, which I know you guys aren't, you're very regular watchers, then do give this stream a like. Hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get this channel to the minimum requirements under new YouTube guidelines for super chats and all that jazz, minus the ad revenue side of things, which is 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours. So we're working to try and get this one on that bandwagon as well. You can go to the description of this live stream, and you can also subscribe to my main channel where I cover true crime content over on there. And you can also choose to become a member if you want as well, for some exclusive content, but also just to get me one step closer to making this my full-time gig. And when I say this, I mean the true crime content. This right here, guys, is a little bit of fun. Yes, exactly, GB. Monetize me. Raha moment. Mohan even. He won't monetize me now after I've mispronounced his surname. Oh! So yeah, and also if you were enjoying the series as well, there's a little pin link at the top where you can tip me and my work. As I say, this channel isn't monetized, but I do have a Streamlabs account where you can show your appreciation. But again, it's not obligatory, but it is appreciated. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we shall remove this thumbnail. We are here, and let's crack on with the series. Oh, that's right. We're going to go in and find out what's going on. February 23, Evidence Room, Sector 3. Who is that bumbling buffoon, Smithers?
Homer Simpson, sir. Sector 7G.
It's quiet. The investigation must be over here. So this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard. Also, my voice is a bit hoarse this evening. Apologies if I don't sound quite right with the voices, but we'll be all right. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue. Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me. Hey, it's Gumshoe. Eek. Wow. Oh, hang on, who got hit? Sorry. I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, "Sir, can I borrow $50?" I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Right, I'm going to call it now. Gumshoe is going to reference the $50. Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Called it. I didn't even remember this. I don't even remember this case. Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today? Boss for a day?
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're a boss for the day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
Evidence room floor plans added to the court record. Let's have a quick look at them then, shall we? Look at that. Look at that beaut. I'm sure we'll update that as we go along. Right. Let's have a chat with him then. So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for a day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
I left them in the tumble dryer. They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. Maybe we should show some evidence.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Yeah, it does look barren, doesn't it? Using their ID card.
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Ah, that hurt.
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny. They look like normal lockers.
These are the latest model. There's a trick to the handle, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor. And if the wrong person touches it, zap!
You get a shock. TCG, what's your favourite flavour of Pringles? Oh my gosh, that's random. Mine's Texas barbecue sauce. Sauce! Which I have with me right now. Very nice. Oh, okay, right, so. Favourite flavour of Pringles would have to be, I would say, I mean, I do like the salt and vinegar ones, but I think if we're going to go out there a little bit, then it would have to be paprika. I really like the paprika ones.
If that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day.
Black hand.
In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Evidence locker added to the court record. Only the assigned detective's prints can unlock it. Indicator lamp lights up when it's open. Hey. Let's,
Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing?
Sour cream and cheddar. The green one is the only acceptable option. Nah, you see. Right. Sour cream and chive doesn't exist. It's, I think it's sour cream and onion. Isn't it, I think? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. There is a flavour that's kind of like been Mandela affected, and it is the green one. I think people call it sour cream and chive. but it's not. Over here, it's I think it's sour cream and onion. I think I have to get fact checked on that. Yeah, if we got any Brit bongers, not Moriarty, I think you're one. Why don't you go and check that for me? I think it's sour cream. It's either sour cream and onion, or like Murgoot says, it's sour cream and cheddar. But I know that there are some deviations. But yeah, sour cream and chive flavour Pringles doesn't exist. There are no sour cream and chive. But I don't mind them though. I do like them, but I just go a little bit like, I mean, it's like liking the ready salted ones, like the original flavour. I mean, I think if you're like salt and vinegar, effectively what would be cheese and onion, and like ready salted, you kind of it's like missionary, guys. It's bland. You got to go out there. You got to go out there and experiment with the flavors. Like, if I was to go like ultimate flavor of packet of crisps, right? Then it would be barbecue. No, I'm right, TCG. That's just how things are. Well, you know, you can think you're right. That's fine, but you're not. But my ultimate flavor that I like are barbecue flavored Walkers, but they don't. Okay. Sour cream and onion, sour cream and cheddar. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, but I do like the barbecue flavored Walkers, but the problem is they don't do them anymore. They don't sell them over here anymore, and I'll be damned if I can find them. But in terms of things like chili and lime, I don't think we have that over here. But I do, and again, this is another discontinued brand of like crisps, but like mini cheddars. Branston pickled flavour mini cheddars are absolutely boss, mate. They are the bee's knees. They are the long-legged Mac Daddy, right? But they've been discontinued, which is really annoying because I really like them. Reminds me of hospitals when I used to take my wife up there when she was pregnant. We always used to go into a little charity shop and get like a bunch of. I swear, I used to go in there and spend about 20 quid a day. Every time we were up there, we'd spend at least 20 quid on just like random like crap. But yes, Branston pickled flavoured mini cheddars are absolute beasts.
Anyway, wait, I didn't mean. I mean, sure, of course. Someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
Okay. What about this?
Detective Goodman's note and that switchblade knife. I bet Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection.
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
Oh, mate, I know, right? I know not Moriarty, I know. If you haven't had the opportunity to try Branston pickled flavour, then you have sincerely missed out. And yeah, Mima, I know you're watching the Day After Tomorrow, but yeah, if you could let me know if it's that apocalyptic film that I'm thinking, if it's the one I'm thinking of, then yeah. But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
Oh, okay, it's popped up now.
Now that was a bloody violent case.
Violent? So it was a murder?
Serial killing.
Whoa! We got serial killers in here, guys. A serial killing. Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago.
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight. And started the rumor mill.
Rumors? About forged evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
Someone stabbed the Weetabix. What? Oh, serial killer. Oh my god. You can tell I've had a long day today. These things just ain't clicking in my head as quick. So that switchblade knife. The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Well, I think we better have a little butcher's. There's something sticking out of here. It looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for the evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot too. I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal.
Hang on, can I just look at every single individual locker? This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams. I'm not so sure about the dreams. Huh. It won't open. Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal. Our security is high-tech around here.
Okay. Right. Okie dokie. Right, let's have a... Ooh, okie dokie. So we have a bit of blood. What's this? Blood. It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint there. It looks like someone tried to wipe it off. Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room? We should use her testing fluid to check it out. So how do I do that then? Do I court record it? Ah, spray, right. Oh! Oh! Why am I getting a reaction here? There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What's this? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow $50 from the chief.
Where do you get this, Emma? I always buy it by mail order. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Okie dokie. Let's keep having a look. Okay, keep going. Oh, hang on. Yeah, we know you... Hey. Well, obviously... Oh, hello. I knew it. This is someone's right handprint.
What?
What's the matter, Detective?
This locker. It's mine.
It's yours?
Please. You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
Wait, what? But you're a detective. Brilliant. Go on, there's got to be some blood around here. Come on. I think we might have found all the blood that there is to find. So, we'll continue to examine. Someone left a glove here, but only one. Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal. Making me out to become some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know.
You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Rubber glove added to the court record. Right. Let's do an examination. Can I... No, I can't spray it. Okay. The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case. You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing. Huh? What's so confusing about that? Do you know how many other words it sounds like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag. Zag? Is that a word? Do you challenge me? What, are we playing a word game now? What? Does the glove fit? Can I acquit? Right, come out of that. That one. Look, this one's open. And the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
Detective Goodman's locker? Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. Wow! Someone must have broken something big into small pieces. Oh! Puzzle, puzzle, puzzle. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal. Making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
The SL9 incident, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces here?
No. Another piece of SL9 evidence. Let's take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try to put it back together? Ha! Good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tube of glue. Well, this piece does look like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest back in place. It's time to do a puzzle, guys. Right. Oh, hang on a minute. No. 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 Ah, hold on. Okay. Just go through it like this. Okay. Might be here for a while, chap. I mean, clearly that doesn't fit in there like that. Definitely not that. No, just wasting my time with that one. Oh, you see, now with the with the DS version, you were able to like do touchscreens and maybe that bit. Ah, here we go. Right, now turn it around. Thank you very much. No. Okay, maybe not that bit then. Nope, that's clearly the top. Over here. Nope. Annoying, because none of the pieces look like they fit. Oh, hang on. There you go. Right. There we go. Right, we're starting to see it come together now. Guaranteed there's going to be a piece missing. Guaranteed there's going to be a piece missing. There's always a piece missing with these things. And... oh. Yeah, it's got to be like that, isn't it? There we go. Of course there's a piece missing, look. There's your big old TCG having trouble slotting it in. Don't worry, TCG. I hear that can happen to a lot of chat. You cheeky git. Cheeky git. Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen? I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
I kind of understand how it got broken. Yeah, unstable jar. Jar piece back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A piece is missing. I do want to have a look because there's definitely some blurred on it. Hey, look! They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here. Looks like blood. Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed? Not likely. This blood looks like it's been there for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Okay, so... anything else? Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom. That's weird. I wonder which side is up. Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar? At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right? Yeah, it's true. Although some of the dust would still get captured on top, though. We're still going to have a little look around. What is a saw in paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well,
You might say this is my studio.
here, in the evidence room. Like that. So, hang on, can we still talk to him? No. Let's present him with that. Oh, I'm looking at it.
This is my crowning achievement. My masterpiece, you might say.
But art is always misunderstood.
Oh, but art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
He was dancing proudly on the day of the awards ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming in and going after the ceremony. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful? I toiled night and day.
Sympathise with Detective Gumshoe. But I can see why they moved it. Talk? Nope. Is there anything else that we can find? I mean... some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here. What a sorry looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Oh, hang on a minute, because we didn't use the fishing rod. I wonder if that was a unique bit of dialogue there. Because he's now calling out that.
Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out on Gourd Lake, remember?
Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
That cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
But they don't have a heart. Right. I think we have found everything that we need to find. So let's go back out to the guard station. See if there's anything else that we can... Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand. This is neither Wild nor West here. Aha! But that and this, two different things entirely. I guess so. Huh, I'm lost. Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Okay, I'm just going to go through the list. See if there's anything new here that opens him up. Okay, maybe not. Because presumably we went through all this other stuff before. Yeah. Click the shards again, open magnifier. Okie dokie. And then you want to zoom in. What are we zooming on in particular? Oh, hang on. What's in here? Oh, nothing. Okay. Let's just try. Yeah, I don't think there's anything. Right. Let's try presenting. We did present that, didn't we? No, unfortunately not. Right. Yeah, I'm pretty confident that we found everything that we need to find here. So we'll go out. We'll move out here. The blue badger is still writhing around lately. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty. Alright. Okay. Just milling about now. Come here. Yeah, here we go. Right. February 23, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202. Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday. And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here. I'm sure he's off doing some important investigations. I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Ah, okay. Right. Let's check here. No. Okay. We're gonna go there. Oh, maybe we... Okay, so maybe we do have to go back in. Right. Maybe there is something we're missing. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking then. Wow, look at this. Look at this big pile of junk in the corner. That looks like a car door. There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame. Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away. Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing. He's been shot square in the forehead. Better him than us. Right. We found everything there. Found everything there. Ah. If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't this seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke. I'll make sure to remember the next time I make a jar. Right. Right, I'm stuck. If Eakins escaped, he was wearing the cuffs.
If you can open it, they'll give you 50 cents.
Note, the police department lacks faith in its lock system.
After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. But at the same time, he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office.
Yeah, it's a bit of a conundrum, innit? Yeah, he don't know nothing. Right, he don't know nothing. Let's move back out here. So, I will... Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go through the list of evidence. Actually, can we just examine around here, maybe? There we go. A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather...
Those aren't pants. Those are chaps. And that's a poncho up there.
Aha! A poncho! It sure looks cool, but the name is a little silly. Oh, the hat. Hey, Maverick. This cactus sure is prickly. It must be real.
Best keep your distance from Billy there. You're liable to get hurt.
Billy? The cactus has a name. Billy, you're wearing your cowboy hat on your hand.
Ah, my rawhide cow skin 10-gallon hat. I just picked that up, but Billy took a fancy to it.
Looks like he got stuck on the spines and he couldn't get it off. This swinging door, just like a Wild West saloon.
Ah, sorry, partner, but we're closed for the day.
Huh?
Y'all get along home now.
Officer Marshall really wanted to be a Wild West bartender.
I always wanted to say that.
Right. I am stumped. I mean... Oh, the rope. Look, on the floor. It's a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something.
I just roped me a steer with this here lasso.
What?
It was bellowing. It was a bellowing moo, pal. Moo.
Detective Gumshoe, I presume. Looks like our detective has a drink problem. Right. There must be something. Right. We'll go through the list of stuff that he's got. Right. We'll just go through it.
Ah, that's the victim's detective. That's the victim, Detective Goodman's ID card. These days, everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax.
Why does he have alcohol at work? Helps the hours pass by. Well, that's only because you always lose your card.
I always forget my secret number too. Scary, huh? My face should be ID enough. What's the world coming to?
Detective Gumshoe, rebel against the system. Show Marshall the vase and glove. Right, yes. I'll tell you what, we will do that. Let's give that a go. Okay, no dialogue. Yeah. It's actually saying, looks like we need some evidence. Right, let's go through this then. Okay. Okie dokie, nothing there. Okay. Luminol. Okay. Nothing there. What about the shoe? What about the shoe? No, that's a no to the shoe. Ugh. If we can't speak to him, no worries. What we'll do is we'll do the same with Gumshoe to see if he reveals anything. It would be neat to see a new Miles Edgeworth game, and he has to party up with all different detectives like Gumshoe, obvious, but also Sheriff Rawhide over here. Yes, no, that would be. That would actually be quite cool. I mean, what we really need to do is get the second Miles Edgeworth game translated officially into English. We need a European/North American port. That's what we really need. But in the meantime, we just keep getting run into a brick wall. Yeah, there's nothing evidence-wise that he can help us with. Ah, see, this is the victim's ID card. Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189. Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again. There we go. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match. Excuse me. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing.
What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room. But wait, what did Officer Veakin say?
Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me.
If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Veakins?
Alright, compadre. You win. I guess I can give you this ID card record.
IDs of all who entered the evidence room on 221. Got an idea. Maybe I should show this to the other people with IDs here. Oh, okay. Right, let's go and find that ID list. Okay. Well, let's show it to him first of all. Okay, he don't want to do nothing. Okay. Why does this officer make me think he sounds like Inspector Gadget? Right, let's try Gumshoe. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
Ah, I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time. What?
What is it?
That second number.
Not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? ID card record updated in the court record. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room? So hang on a minute, if we look at the evidence now, will it have updated? Okay, cool. Right, I suppose we better move on. I've already asked that dude. I wonder if she has a thing. Let's take a look at this. You? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. You must have to brew the leaves for a long time to get rich flavour like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. I knew it! So that's the secret to her aromal exquisite. The only thing I'm smelling here is wasted time. Right, okay then, so let's ask Officer Meekins. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what this is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright. It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Mr. Edgeworth. Right, okay, so he don't want to talk. Let's have a look over here. And over here. Oh, for God's sake. Like I said just 3 streams ago, I don't like the Emma character. Oh no. This rope, is it? Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body. So wait. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him? You have got to be the only person I know that would come to that conclusion. Right. Oh god, it feels like we've done everything we can do at this stage. Let's go here. Annoyingly, I can't present this to anybody. No. Okay, hold on. Will this unlock? Nope. Right, okay, so yeah, I think we've done this, okay.
Hey, that's it. That's the King of the Prosecutors Award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself.
We've already had this dialogue. Ah, congratulations. Why won't you tell us a reason? Oh, so annoying. I don't know. Who do we speak to? What do we do? What do we do? Phoenix is pretty smart, only hiring non-wood age range assistants he can pay minimum wage. Hang on a minute. Let's present that. Okay. Maybe if we move it out here. Let's present this across now. Ah! I mean, does Vikings have any Does Vikings know anything? What about this? No. Right. Go to talk. No. No. Ah! Is Edgy back at his office yet? His card was used. Might be able to press him. Ah, good shout. Good shout. No. Let's have a look around. Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blues are in a bit of a tight spot. Hey, how you doing, WCW? I feel like I should shave with a hunting knife. I don't have a beard, but even so. PHS also said hi in a more normal fashion. Yeah, no, we've already had this dialogue. Let's have a look and see whether it's a work desk. Yep. Had this one. Okay. You won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch? Yeah, you'd think he'd want to show this thing off more than the giant steel samurai. Then again, Edgeworth has always been like that. Really? I should write this down. Tell me what he was like as a kid. Well, back in elementary school, you won awards for all kinds of things. Speech contests, essays, playing the flute, golf tournaments. Doesn't exactly sound like typical elementary school stuff. But he always hated receiving awards. He'd make some smart remark like, I know the path I've walked. No one else needs to tell me. That's how he's always been. Kind of gets under your skin, doesn't it? Oh, my name. Wow, this jacket is even lacier than his usual ones. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, let's check a picture of it. Right. My, what an amazing bouquet. Back from the... Oh, yeah, Wendy old bag. Yeah, we've... Hey, Burnsy! Yeah, this stream won't be as long as the other ones. I'm still very, very exhausted from the other day. And also, I've been out all day as well. So, we'll probably only be for an hour or so tonight. And we've been on since 9:30. I mean, ideally, I'm trying to get through this bit so we can get to back to the trial. And then we'll bin it there. But really know where to go from here. Maybe if I check the case files, perhaps. Maybe get something on SL9. Oh, these all case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. Thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Nice one, Burnsy. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? He must study these case reports so closely. He's so cool. You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on that ladder. And then it's just a view of the city. Let's... Yeah, no, she's not playing ball, is she? Right, we'll work through our list. Right, you want to cough up, Queen, right? We found his ID card here in the parking lot. Well, there's no mistaking that. It's definitely Goodman's, but it's the same ID as the man who was killed at the police department. That's impossible. Wish I could be so sure. Who is 4989596? And who is all the sevens? Who's the lucky geezer at the top? Or gal, I should say. Unstable jar. Yeah, I'm thinking just go through the list of evidence and just see what she says. Yeah. Okay, gratitude. Yeah, I've had this dialogue. Had this dialogue too. To be fair, I'm pretty sure we have done everything we need to do with this woman. Right. Let's go back to... I mean, why doesn't he know... Ah. Right, yeah, let's just go through the list. Mate, this geezer. He doesn't know anything. I know, right? Well, the thing is, not a lot's happened because it's mostly trying to get through this bit. No. I thought he would have had a pass. Can I... Ah. Right. No. Yeah. Again, we've already had this dialogue. It's this Meek. I like this Meekins guy. He looks and sounds funny. Naples is pretty bad. I haven't... Couldn't say. Oh, you're talking to WCW, sorry. When you said crime, I thought, oh. Right. Oh, it's so annoying. I can't... Just for the life of me, cannot figure out. Oh, hang on a minute. Well, this is the thing. I'd want to speak to the chief. Uncle TCG, I have to host some fundraiser thing tonight. I reckon you should head over after the stream. I might do, mate. I mean, send the link in the Discord, and I'll definitely come check it out. I don't know how long I will stay though, because I've got an 8-hour work shift tomorrow, starting from 6, and it's about 10:30 now. I am exhausted, my dude. What is going on? I'm really intrigued about the bandaging there. Right. Yeah, again, it's not. Oh, man, this is so frustrating. Done all the dialogue there. Is there anything in the evidence? You know what? Yeah. Oh, my God. Right. Luminol. Can we Luminol still? Can we Luminol? Oh, we can't Luminol now. Unless... No. We might... Do you know, I'm thinking we might... There might still be some blood, perhaps? Ah, there we go. Right, we found it. We found it. Right, that must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, Detective?
Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was a king.
Well, close.
Was actually an alien.
This proves there's something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it in the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked. Hey, pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to? I love that alien emoji.
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give them my report for the day.
Hang on a minute, I recognise that image. Right, now, spoiler alert, but that restaurant that he's, that's on the screen now, that for that poster, that flyer, does come into play later on in the series. Mr. Crime, what is your job at 6 AM on a Sunday? It's overtime, my dude, it is overtime. Starts at 6, starts at 6 AM, finishes at 9 PM, but I'm doing 8 hours of the day, so I'm going to do like 6 till 10, and then I think I'm going to do like 2 till 6. But yeah. No, it's not the Pig Samurai. No, it's not. It is a restaurant. But yeah, this I think it doesn't come into play until like the third. Until I think I'm sure it's Trials and Tribulations. It comes into effect. But yeah, we'll get there. Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this.
Well, Wholesome, I tell you now, once I've got tomorrow out of the way, and I'm doing an extra hour on Monday morning, right? I'd have banked 67 hours overtime for this month. It's been busy.
I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you get friends like Detective Gumshoe?
Well, I'm off, pal. Later.
Right. We've made movements. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say too. Right, now we move on. Get out of here, cowboy. And we go here, if I remember correctly. There we go. And then we can show him the list, and he'll say, "Well, yes, Mr. Wright, I was in the evidence room." But which one will he be, though? Which one will he... Way, it's the bellboy. Oh, guests. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here? There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand. He's looking a bit stressed. Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am. The bellboy's definitely gay. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth. Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Alright, let's have a wee chilly chat. So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence. I saw a video of a koala mating call once. It's terrifying. Well, it would be, especially if he was trying to call to something other than a koala. But as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. What case 2 years ago? Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However, something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department? Indeed. SL9. Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police, Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow. I've never seen him this out of sorts. Alright. Now... Oh, right. I'd better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage. Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true. Why? Why, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes. Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. The Chief of Police? Screwdriver! He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. Wait a minute. No! Is that... Hang on a minute. Is that the screwdriver from the second turnabout? He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings, I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was? I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. The drive screwer. Yes! The Drew Scriver. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner. Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Right, maybe more talk? Nope. Gotta go through the list. Right, okay, hold on. Just gonna roll through the list. Right. Come on. Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. We'll go back. Right. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh. Show him that. I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. Some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. You must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth. Why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. Yeah, come on, man. Talk to me. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the Deputy Chief of Police at the time, Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago then? Do you think Damon Gant is supposed to be some sort of play on Harvey Dent? Because I don't feel like this guy's kosher, you know. I don't feel like he's. I feel like he's a bit of a bent cop, you know. Demon Gant, like it. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth? What I want to know is, why was a Deputy Chief of Police on the investigation? Well, in truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid, Well then, you might have use for this. Yes! Aluminium powder for taking fingerprints. It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know. I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Yeah, take a powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Well, thanks. How about giving those to Detective Gumshoe as well? I know, right? Recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. Let's get going. One last investigation. Right. You seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. So do I. But I'm not going to go there. I'm going to go here. And just double checking and making sure. Edgeworth is like the proto-man to Wright's Mega Man. I wonder... Oh. Oh, I can't use it here. Alright, never mind. Let's go back here. Let's go here. February 23, evidence room, sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint. Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker. Can you check the jar for prints? That's... I don't think you can. I wonder how much it's taken to watch all these Ace Attorney streams. I don't know, work it out. It's got to be over 10 hours, surely, though. Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Oh, hang on a minute. If you look, I think there's a second. Right. Finger. Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print. I really can't tell the difference at a glance. Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Okay, how about that one? Less than watching a single leaf app, yeah. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done. And we're starting to get that sparkle in our eyes. First, we sprinkle the aluminium powder around. Huh? How'd you do that? With the A button, see? Ah, it looks like that did the trick. The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess. Huh? How do we do that? With the DS, you would blow. With the X button. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday party cake. See? Wow, I can't believe that blowing something would make it go away. Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to, though. It's fine. Won't go up your nose or anything. Oh, crap. That's it. Well, no, forget it. Forget it. I'm kind of bothered now. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Yes, those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright. Okay, yes. I guess I better give it a try. Whee! Blubbing can be fun, Emma. Jesus, GB. There we go. Aha! You did it. You found one. It looks like an egg with a bit bitten off. Okay, but this looks nothing like a fingerprint. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't. What does it mean? I think it means. I'm pretty sure that's meant to say. I think it means we're out of luck. Out of luck? The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves. Ah! Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here. Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints? Yes, other prints? Looking at the locker door again closely, there's another print. Yes. It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print. Fingerprints outside the blood? Yes. Right here. Oh. Okay. Woo. Oh. Okay. Now. Okay, why are you not letting me? Ah, there we go. Right, I just missed a point. I just missed a bit. I'll have a look and see if I can do the jar in a sec. I don't think I don't know. You might be able to. I don't know. We'll have a look. We'll have a look in a sec. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling. Dazzling? Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. It's matching up right away. So we're not done yet. Ugh. This is quite a process. Yeah, so's your yammering. Well, if there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right? I guess she's right. Right, yeah, look at the fingerprints data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person you think left these prints. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was? I could make a pretty good guess. Bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means the prints probably won't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would most likely be found on this evidence locker? Right. There you go. Right. Looks like the jar was smashed on someone, so maybe a weapon. That's why. Maybe that's wondering if it has. Maybe wondering that's why. Maybe that's why wondering if it has prints. Yeah, good point. So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what? Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright. Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Let's. Right. So... Ah. Right. Yeah, we're going to have to do Luminol again, aren't we? Let's check for prints. I have to worry about something first. What? The area where the blood was wiped away, right? We only ended up finding it using chemical means. Any prints in that area would have been wiped away too. Oh, right. So that means no fingerprints. Would you say that the probability of your hypothesis is high? Don't ask me. Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away. Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. Right then, I suppose. Right, done the maths. Hopefully it's correct. The whole Ace Attorney stream series right now is 19 hours, 8 minutes and 36 seconds. Jeez Louise. That is a lot of overtime. Hang on a minute. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, okay. We'll still check for prints. And then, it's not letting me dust. Why is it not letting me dust? Why is it not? Hold on. Hey JFC, how you doing? Just gonna go back into it because I feel like that glitched. Right. Or am I doing it wrong? Want to try using this? Okay. Maybe where the blood was wiped away. Right, okay, so... Oh... Ah, right, okay. Leave it be. Maybe we'll check. Right. Okay. So we'll do that first. Yep. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Click, click, click. Alright, I'm pushing the A button. And it is not letting me dust. I think the game might have glitched. Let's try different buttons. No, it's I can't do anything in that regard. Right, let me move out this room and move back in. Right, come on, come on, come on. Ah, hold on. So I just sort of had to guesstimate where a finger would be. Excuse me. Right. Just cutting up a line, guys. Don't mind me. Actually, it's more of a square. Should we see if we can make this completely white? Brilliant this is. Look at that. And all of a sudden the stream got a bit bright. Right. There we go. Oh, that'll do. Hey, we got ourselves a partial. I gave him my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print. Okay, let's try a different finger then. Oh, I see. I just got to... Right, okay. The Coke guy. I'm more of a Pepsi man, to tell you the truth, GB. Yeah, that's not the same one, is it? Gave my best shot. Right. So that was... Let's try up here. Yeah, it's more like it. Is it going to be Goodman's print though? Oh, what? There we go. Hey, there we go. Right. Oh, that's interesting. It isn't Goodman's. Oh. What? I was not expecting that. Okay. Hey, these fingerprints, whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know? It's Officer Marshall. Huh? Officer Jake Marshall. Marshall's fingerprints added to the court record. That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime. Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are in the same place. Oh. So, we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain. Why would Officer Marshall... It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence. I don't believe it. To be continued. And we're going to save it there. And, you know, guys, I think that's probably a good point to leave it again. Because, again, your boy TCG is very, very sleepy still. So, yeah, to everyone who tuned in tonight, Burnsy, Not Moriarty, Murgu, Mima very briefly, Mr. Gently Benevolent, Burnsy, and Maverick, and, of course, JFC. Yeah, oh, and of course, Wholesome Chicken Wrangler, and P8 and Proper Horrorshow in the background as well. But yeah, thank you very much for tuning in again. Sorry, these last couple of ones have been a bit shorter than normal. I need to get a good night's sleep in me. But what we'll do is we'll be back on Monday night. Tomorrow I'm not going to be around, unfortunately, to do that. As I mentioned, I've got my overtime shift to do, and yeah, just got to get some bits ready for Monday morning for the school runs and all that, which we do the night before. So yeah, we'll be back on Monday with part 14, and yeah, I guess it's now time. Boo, do it from work. I can't, my dude. I wish I could, but Yeah. But I also do need to get on with some main channel work as well at some point. So what I'm thinking is when we do get this case eventually done, we might take a small break just so that I can get a couple of bits out on the main channel. And also, I've got an announcement that I want to make in due course. But I am waiting for a specific milestone on my main channel. And I can tell you now, we are 1,050 away from that announcement. So you'll know more then. But guys, thank you ever so much for Bernsey, main channel. Links in the description, my dude. I mostly make. I mean, this what I do here is this is just a bit of this is shits and giggles stuff, mate. But the main stuff that I do is I do true crime content, and yeah, I say that there's a link in the description. Or yeah, you can. Would it help if I offered someone to give you content for the main channel? Yeah, I mean, as long as you give me exclusivity to it, yeah, go for it. Yeah, or you could just search up That Crime Guy, as Not Moriarty's pointed out. And yeah, you can. I've got a whole catalogue of true crime cases on there. The most recent one I put out was about 10, 11 days ago. And that was a short case. It wasn't actually a true story as such. Oh, no, Bernsey, mate. You are just scratching the surface, my dude. You're just scratching the surface. Go and subscribe. Go and subscribe. Yeah, it does help. So yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, Bernsey, then yeah, go and check out some of my content over there, my dude. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go and switch off now. I think wake up in about 6 hours to crack on. But yeah, all that is left to say is until next time. Take care. Cheers, Bernsey. And goodbye for now.